We're going to cook 3 different cuts of steak in 3 different ways with 3 classic sauces. We have a porterhouse, a New York strip, and a tenderloin. We'll cook it by grilling, sous vide, and pan-seared. Let's pair it with a refreshing chimichurri, a classic béarnaise, and green pepper corn sauces. Let's prepare the steaks. Pour some oil and rub it. Season with salt and freshly ground pepper. Wait for maybe 5 minutes until the salt draw out the moisture. The first method we will use is sous vide. You would need a sous vide machine to do this method. Set the temperature using a knap and wait for it to reach the desired temperature. We need to prepare the steak. Place the meat inside a Ziploc plastic. Add in any herb or spice you want, but this is optional. Pour some oil. When the water has reached the temperature we set for a medium rare doneness, we then submerge the steak in the water. This will automatically create a vacuum when submerged. Clip it to the sides to keep it from moving around. As an alternative, you can add a fork inside the bag. The weight will keep it in place. This is what the steak would look like after we take it out of the bag. It doesn't look very appetizing, right? It doesn't have any color. We'll make it appealing and appetizing. We'll torch it up. Aside from this, we can also finish it by grilling, pan frying, or broiling. But torches allow for a precise application of the heat. But always be careful. A reminder, don't set your blowtorch to its maximum. It would release too much butane and you will taste it in your steak. For the sauce, in a small saucepan, pour 1/4 cup white wine vinegar, 3 tablespoons of minced shallot, 1/4 teaspoon freshly cracked black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped tarragon or basil leaves, and set it over a medium heat. Bring to a boil, and then reduce heat to a simmer until there are only a few tablespoons of liquid left. Place a bowl over a pan with simmering water. Place the cooled white wine vinegar reduction. Add 2 egg yolks. Then whisk to combine. Slowly pour in the butter, a tablespoon or 2 at a time, whisking slowly to combine and emulsify. Remove the bowl from the pan occasionally so as not to overcook the eggs. Another faster way to do this is using an immersion stick or a blender. Add the reduction in a tall container or a blender. Add the eggs. Pour in hot melted butter slowly. This will cook the eggs but not curdle it. This will emulsify with the egg yolk and wine reduction. Sauce should be thick and creamy and must be served within an hour. Next is pan-searing a tenderloin and finishing it up in an oven. Pour oil on a non-stick pan. Non-sticks are not for steaks. Place the steaks in the hot pan. You can use twine to maintain its shape if it's too tall. Sear all sides until you get the desired crust. Since this steak is thick, I need to finish it off in a 260 degrees Celsius or 500 degrees Fahrenheit preheated oven for 10 minutes. In a saucepan with 3 cups of beef stock, add carrots, potato, onion, or any vegetables you have. Add in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Then remove the vegetables. Let's get back to the steak. Check the steak's doneness. A meat thermometer is perfect for removing the guesswork if your steak is undercooked or overcooked. According to most chefs, a perfectly cooked steak is a medium rare steak. And they're not wrong. I've only eaten well-done steaks before, but when I tried medium rare, whoa! The flavor is intense and the meat is juicy. Now, we'll let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Deglaze the pan with cognac or brandy. We'll set it on fire or flambe it to remove its alcohol content. Just be careful. Remove the pan away from the stove first before pouring the alcohol. That is if you are using a gas stove. After the flame have died down, add in the stock we made. 1/4 cup cream and 2 tablespoons of green peppercorns. Bring to boil and let reduce and thicken. And then add a knob of butter to make it shine. The last one is a porterhouse. We'll top it with a chimichurri sauce. This sauce will elevate the flavor of the steak. Preheat the grill about 10 minutes on high. Place the slab of meat at an angle so you can have the grill marks you see at restaurants. This is about an inch thick, so we cook each angle for 2 minutes to have a medium rare doneness. Use a meat thermometer for an accurate temperature. Here is a guide for how long to cook. Let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes and cover it so it won't get cold. Finely chop about 1 cup of flat leaf parsley, add 2 to 4 finely chopped small red chilies, mince 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of fresh finely chopped oregano, you can also use dry. Pour in 1 cup of olive oil, 4 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, a teaspoon of salt, then combine everything and let it rest for 20 minutes before using. If you want to receive the latest recipe or an update to this recipe, go to my website. Please like and subscribe to this video, and thank you.